Yes, it's PandaChat time. I am fucked after yesterday and today. Ugh. But we're here, and I've got lemonade. The link is there Oh, I got it right this time. Link is there if you want to come join in. But tonight is PandaChat, and it's been a little while. Yes, I have been working like a fucking dog for the last month, which is impressive because I've been there half the time I'm supposed to be, but whatever. You're jumping across the seagulls, Cress. Lovely. So, who do we have in the chat? Oh, we've got a biscuit, we've got a seagull, we've got a Cress, oh, same person. Fat Dad, we've got a shrinking Ted, a Victor, Keith in Watford. Fat Dad, the only leader of the funky funk. Luke Magna, yes, and anyone else? Have I missed anyone? No, I don't think so. Ooh, yay. Yeah, that was a little thing I dicked around with when I was bored at work. And do I need to save it? Yeah, I probably should save it. Yeah, there we go. Tried to do a bit of glitch. The lovely sent me loads of samples, so I thought I'd fuck with them. And I mean, a lot of samples. I sent him loads of breaks as well, so, you know, tit for tat. Tit. Q5 seems. Can replace audio with a local recording of the same audio to fix the glitches. What glitches? Am I glitchy? Oh, God. Evening Probes, evening Seb. Seb is far away in a distant country, I believe. So no jam from him yesterday. Yeah, we had quite a few new people yesterday, actually, come to think of it. I'm going to have a little cheeky look at the old Hardware Jams Master, because I marked them down last night. So we had Nyack. Oh my God, that was a good one. Ballpark Jams. Some Nia Hertz. And Sonus Lucis featuring Get Jervis. So yeah, we had a few ones. I wanted, instead of doing a wheel first, I wanted to have a look at Nyack's YouTube and see if there's any other cool music. We'll do it for the others as well. Videos. I don't know. Oh yeah, probably should do that one. There we go. Ooh, why has it done that? Stupid fucking Max. I give up. I don't know. Someone give me a number between 1 and 12. Anyone give me a number between 1 and 12. First one. I don't care. 5. That one. Right, shut me.
Wenn die Sonne das Ende des Tages einläutet, mit rotem Schein auf die Erde deutet, zeigt, dass es Zeit ist, dass es weit ist, dass die Zeit befreit ist. Nacht. Die Sonne im Zimmer, im Sonnenschein, Halogengeschimmer, scheint, meint, so sei der Tag mit der Nacht vereint. Lichtstrahl, Tanz, ganz ohne Zeit, die überbleibt. Licht, Tanz, im Glanz der Nacht, die dich trägt durchs Dunkel, Funkel, Glanz. Lichtstrahl, Tanz. Hörst du in der Stille das Bewegen? Gleicht es dem Sommerregen? Im Ohr, auf der Haut, ein Gefühl schaut aus meiner Mitte durch die Nacht, lacht, mich mich an, lacht mit mir, keine Fragen mehr wofür. Farben gehen in Wärme über, schwarzer Glanz erkaltet drüber. Kalt, warm, warm, kalt, schwindet bald ein ambivalentes Gefühl, irgendwie schwül. Lichtstrahl, Tanz, ganz ohne Zeit, die überbleibt. Licht, Tanz, im Glanz der Nacht, die dich trägt durchs Dunkel, Funkel, Glanz. Lichtstrahl, Tanz. Lichtstrahl, trage mich weiter als Leiter. Fungiere, zeige, trage, begleite, leite mich durch die Nacht. Trage mich in den Morgen, Sorgen. Gestern ist hinter dem Licht, morgen nicht. Der Augenblick ist jetzt und ewig. Trage mich und geh nicht. Der Augenblick ist jetzt und ewig. Trage mich und geh nicht. Lichtstrahl, Tanz, ganz ohne Zeit, die überbleibt. Licht, Tanz, im Glanz der Nacht, die dich trägt durchs Dunkel, Funkel, Glanz. Lichtstrahl, Tanz, Nacht. Wenn die Sonne das Ende des Tages einläutet, mit rotem Schein auf die Erde deutet, zeigt, dass es Zeit ist, dass es weit ist, dass die Zeit befreit ist.
Bloody spectacular. Fucking hell. So that was the first one of our new jammers. Nike, I think. It's German, Naicke, Nike. And what the fuck is that? Jesus Christ. I have not a fucking clue. But that looks mad. Yeah, no, really, really well produced. And some definite time was being put towards that. Cressy, what mic do you use to record your vocals? Oh, Simon, what mic do you use to record your vocals? That's a very good point. That's a good question. I've called it out now. No, you both have to answer. Yeah, so Nike really, I felt stole the show, DMAT level production, and as we can hear from a second Nike video, yeah, fuck me, knows her stuff. Who was next? We had then Ballpark Jams was new. So let me just go find Ballpark Jams. I'm just making sure I'm subscribing at the same time, because else I'd be a terrible, terrible host if not. There's videos. Right. I think you've worked out what the score is. Give me a number between 1 and 12. Let's hide that. Why have I got a big black thing across there? It's not. Oh, it is on there. What? Is that on OBS? What the fuck is that? I haven't got a clue. Is it that? No. Is it that? Nope. Is it that? Nope. Oh well. Is it that? Nope. Oh, it's that. I know what it is. There we go. 7. I can count, I promise. Right, this is 7. This is live modular, 7 minutes. Right, I'm going to shut up. Bloody hell. Yeah, JC was absolutely right. They just turned up and they were awesome. Absolutely brilliant little bit there. I've got no idea who the singer was. Does it say anywhere? No, it just says the kit. P.S. Sriracha Doritos, please sponsor this channel. Nice little bit on the end, though. Yeah, that was Ballpark Jam. They are pretty awesome new people. Oh, hello, Scotty. Sorry, I just noticed people are joining in the chat. Oh, got lots of people. Oh, hello. Tanef, hello, JLC. God, shit. Wow, people really wanted a PandaChat tonight. Thank God I just went, fuck it, I'll do it. Yeah, so Ballpark Jam, excellent work. Another one for the Spaghetti Monsters. They do like their spaghetti. They like their messy spaghetti. But really nice sounds coming out of it. I mean, I have no fucking clue what a... Well, I'm kind of assume, actually, because he's actually named them quite well. I don't know. Basilimus after us. Alta was probably the only one I don't know. Whatever. But yeah, I don't get modular. It's beyond me, other than breaking apart the chain in a proton, for example. I have no interest in it. But so many people do, and it's such a good sound. So don't let my... I don't know. My... refusal to do it, for lack of a better word, put you off. Go modular. Do modular. Do lots more modular. Yeah, so that's another one, isn't it? I've got a couple more. But the ones I don't know anyway. So who was the next one? Maiden Polaris wasn't one. I got that wrong. I was an idiot. Somnia Hurts. Yes. That was a bloody good jam. I think from about Unit E to Cornish Waves Music, I was cooking dinner. Yeah, tracks actually. So I was a bit quiet, but fuck me, there was some brilliant jams in that little section. Can you give me some hair, please? I'll tell you what, I have not cut it since the wedding. I've got so much of it. You're welcome to it. The only caveat is I've got to wait for Leah to stop asking me to cut my hair for me, so that I can go, can you please cut my hair? Because I'm an arsehole. So she really wants me to cut my hair. And yeah, and I'm refusing to until she stops fucking asking. And then I'll ask her. I'm an evil, evil little bastard. But yeah. I've lost my train of thought now. Oh, trains. Yeah. Anyone have like a particular favourite from last night that wasn't one of the new jammers, or one of the regular ones, or less regular? I mean, Unit E's work with the TR-1000 and that 808-esque. I'm going to say S because it was really, really well done. How to not pathological demand avoidance. Psychopath is probably the more correct term, but yeah. Yeah, Unit E's TR-1000 was it sounded like an 808, but it was fucked with so beautifully that it didn't sound like an 808, if you get what I mean. And the layering was gorgeous. And that was just one of the things that when I played with the 1000, I was like, yeah, you can layer so much of it. And the only thing I've seen since I played with it about the TR-1000 online, I know there's loads of it if I look for it. The only thing that's actually hit my For You page has been someone comparing it to a 909 and going, oh yeah, but the 909 is really broken, so why would you want something that's really plush and obvious, nice, when I hit the crash, the ride plays? I'm like, oh, fucking hell. It's beyond me. This sounds so similar, I don't care. Lovely. So... Well, that was an odd blip. Just fucked off. Technology, I fucking hate it. Oh, I do despair with today's technology. And it's not because I'm getting old. It's not because I've got past 30. It's because there's a will to get it right later. And I have a funny feeling that all these patches and bug fixes and everything like that just add to an issue. So you're not actually testing your product to living shit. You're not really working out what the user wants. You're waiting for it to fuck up, or it could do this thing, but you're not going to implement it until someone asks for it. It's very lazy. Lazy production. Whereas, shall we say about 20 years ago? It's like 20 years ago, it's like MPC 1000, that thing there. Fuck me, it's rock solid. The only time I've had it fuck up is when I fucked up. It's rock solid, clock's good, and I'm like, yes. The Force has fucked up more times than I care to really say. So yeah. They used to test shit, the living shit out of stuff. They used to put it in people's hands, work out the kinks, and then ship it. Now you get a half-baked product, and then you wait for a complaint, and then they'll fix it. If they don't notice the bug until 5 years later when it becomes obsolete, they don't touch it. And Akai is really, really losing its grip with... it's more outdated equipment because I'm still struggling with importing Ableton sessions into the Force. It's got worse and worse and worse the more bloody updates it does. And so I'm kind of at an impasse now with it because I do quite a lot where I kind of like just set up all my routing and set up all my MIDI channels and everything through Ableton and then port it over. And I'm like, fuck, it's fucked. So yeah. That's my rant over. Back to the music. Yeah. Poor outsourcing choices for crucial components. Components. The trouble is with components is they're getting smaller and smaller and smaller. So when you had through-hole, it had a better heat tolerance because it was larger. You had more ceramic surrounding the component than you do with surface mount these days. And if you think, what's a standard chip? I don't know, 555 chip. 555 chip is 7 mil, 8 mil long by 5 mil. And that was enough to make sure it never got hot. It's just a standard clock chip. It does weird shit with you can do A-stable, mono-stable. You can put two together to make a mono-A-stable. And that technically makes a 556. And I'm being sad now by remembering all this shit. But it had a lot of shelf life that was beyond anything you could possibly want. Whereas the surface mount ones are now, about 4 mil by 2 mil. And it's just the heat of it will wear it out quicker. So yeah, that's kind of how it is. I am a 30-year-old Kent. I have... 556 is 2555. I have said to Kent many a time, I will be your apprentice. Please, 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 please. Pretty please. And not so I can play with kids, so I can learn. I would love to learn how to break down how he goes through the schematics and things like that. Has anyone actually made a CV-able 555 oscillator? I can't remember. That'll be fun. Anyway, right. So, Somnia Hertz. Let's just have a little look-see at their channel. See if I can do pick a number from 1 to 12 again. Well, whilst you're waiting. La 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 la. Ooh, buzzy. Plenty of stuff. Quite a lot of long stuff, but whatever. Right. Pick a number from 1 to 12. I'll wait. City and Guilds was an idiot. I have seen some dumb shit in my time when I was doing my GCSE soldering. Fat Dad with 3. I saw someone try to solder a FET to the board and got it so wrong. Tech talk, I like custard. Yeah, fuck all this tech talk. Right, so Fat Dad with 3, Off the Wall, Pink Floyd, Off the Wall. Am I going to get banned for this? Yeah, fuck it, I don't care, it's my channel. Bloody hell. Oh, fucking hell. Yes, that was brilliant. That was genius. It didn't sound like Pink Floyd The Wall. It sounded like a Ode to. But what an ode to. That was fucking fire. Yes. I think people are agreeing. Sausage comments are coming in now. Give me a time, day, and table number, and I'm on it. For those of you who don't know, Cressy let loose one of his Weatherspoon's tables, and I sent it to Scotty. And yeah, we might have been sending him some shit. So, question has come through. Is it AI? This is a personal interpretation, modern instrument atmospheric track using AI and Ableton Live. So I think it was generated. The audio sources were generated by AI, That did sound good. Shut up. I didn't know it was AI until now. And then it was fucked with in Ableton, which I've done a few times, and I've enjoyed the results, but I've always been like, can still hear it there, can still hear it there. So I'll try and fuck with it until you can't hear it that it's AI. But yeah, so the comments are now just sausage based. I'm with Scotty. Cumberland sausage is the fucking best. Oh, we had Cumberland chipolatas from Aldi's the other day. They were so good. Probably closely followed by a Lincolnshire. But we do get some really nice ones down in Devon. We get like proper farmer ones where you get apples and shit in it. Quote that. Merg sausages. It's amazing how far sausages have come around the world. Everyone's got their own version. That's great. I know that I can get a good sausage anywhere in the world, and I've just realised what the fuck I've said live on fucking camera. Shame I can't get a good Roger either way. The riff was too perfect, the same every time. Yeah, I got to agree, but you would have that same issue if you just used a sample loop. And I think there has to be, with AI, I think there has to be a good understanding. It is a tool. It's not an end product. I think you sample the sausage, put it in your bloody rhythm, Cress. Sausage chat. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. A good sausage. Love me a good sausage. I could have so many sausages. Just giving you lots of ammunition. Oh, like I haven't sampled all you fuckers. But yeah. Back to the AI topic. I don't know. It's so ambiguous. I think in the world of hardware jams, I think let's leave it. Let's put it to a side. In your own music, I don't care as long as you make good music. Like I say, I use it, but I try my damn hardest to fuck with it to a point where I'm using a sample. And I've generated a sample out of, I don't know, just whacking the keys until it makes blah, 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 and then just say Misty Mountain fucking thing, and then I'm going to make a thing. Yeah, basically. If you've ever heard my jams, you'll notice that YouTube turns them down because I have no dynamic range. maybe apart from the quiet bit. I mean, yeah, yes, Simon. I think you've had your fair share of false comments, and it sucks that people do that. But yeah, and just so everyone knows, Simon does some fucking good music. And when it gets claimed that it's AI was shit back when Simon made that track. I remember one of them. It was 4 years old, and 4 years ago, AI could basically mangle a few images together and make a video of something that looks like Will Smith eating spaghetti. Now the videos can make a video of Will Smith eating spaghetti. But yeah, no, 4 years ago, get fucked. I mean, we are battling AI. AI is also really broken. And the amount of times I see a circuit diagram that comes through and it's on like a electronics, electrics is even worse because it's 230 volt. This is how you wire up a bloody fuse breaker. Don't wire it up using a fucking image from Facebook, please, for the love of fuck. German sausage, they're the worst. Oh ja, mein Currywurst. Ich liebe mein Currywurst. Yeah, Cresshead did write a jam about it the next week. Yeah, it was straight to the point. And do you know what? I've been in trouble for using AI, and yeah, it's so, as I say, the line is fucking blurry there. But yeah, I mean, it's for talentless fools, isn't it? Just going to let that one sink in. So, we've got one more jammer. And most of you will know who he is. Sonus Lucis. He's a good friend of mine. Work with him on Get Jervis stream. You'll see him more on The Simpsons of Reality, actually in person on Popcorn Night. Yes, that's why he's it. For fuck's sake, it's all gone to sausages. Rook first. Yes, Steve and Get Jervis. And get our little trio in Little Jervis. Oh, technically a quad, because Shroomi's there, but Shroomi's not on the Jervite Spanners chat. But get to Steve. Yes, I'm getting to Steve. But Steve does these wonderful, wonderful things called radio beacons. And I didn't even know what the hell a radio beacon was until I met Steve. And he does such wonderful work with it. And he's a really talented guy with radio because he knows it's Morse code. He knows about shortwave radio procedure. He knows so much. Such a clever gentleman. And he's got a really nice way, because I've actually got the pleasure to working with him for a jam as well, for Popcorn Night over on Symptoms of Reality. He's got such a clever way of just kind of letting me do my own shit. Yeah, wonderful, wonderful gent. And such a kind gent as well. So anyway, let me just kind of dig up his channel. Yeah, button. Yeah, button. No, mute. Right, you lot, you know the drill by now. Pick it up 1 to 12. I'll wait, don't worry. I'm patient, I promise. 73. It's not between 1 and 12. 7. 7 again. We can keep getting 7. Can I count? Yes, I can. Canadian Lullaby. That one. Right, I'll shut up. Oh, that was beautiful from Steve. Absolutely spellbinding. And this is what I mean. He's got such a good way with music, and he's doing it from a point, I think, originally it's where you just know the technology of it, but you don't know how to make it musically. And then the man actually went, do you know what? Screw this. I'm going to actually go get piano lessons. And he's actually gone off and gone to go get lessons so he can actually learn it. So, yeah, and I think the results are really shown for itself. Because, I mean, when did he say he was having piano lessons? What, about almost a year ago now? I want to say? I think, yeah. And that was 7 months ago. So that's the progress in 5 months. So really, really getting to know how music works is really important. I mean, like, I'm still an idiot. I don't really know how chords work, really. I've had so many people explain it to me, and no one's explained it to me in a way that I'd understand. So, yeah, I sample. And because people could do it better, so I only got a tool that takes it and fuck with it. But yeah, no, yeah, great stuff. And those, right, so that was the 4 new jammers from last night on Hardware Jams. So I suppose we're going to have to do a wheel. So let me just set that up. And whilst I'm blabbering on, you can tell me what your favourite sausage is or something. Oh, there's a really nice leek and onion one from Morrison's. I do like it. 5 fingers on your right hand, pick 3. That's a chord. Big wheel. We'll do the big wheel. Oh, yeah. If you haven't noticed, my throat is fucked. I had to do a lot of shouting yesterday with a cough and with a couple of apprentices, and then yeah, they're lovely kids. They're lovely kids, but you do have to call your bars in and stuff. And with a cough and a bloody sore throat, you ruin your voice. So yeah. Right, that's set up. The big wheel's set up. So we'll spin the fucker in a second. I wanted to show you guys something new that I've been building. This is known as an M5 stack Atom S3R. If I just get it right there we go. That is a button you can push, and it pulls the time code from fucking OBS so you can record and see the fucking time. So you can see how long your jam has elapsed. 17 quid. And if you buy one, I'll make the little stand for you as well. I've got to do a couple of edits to the G-code file, but other than that, it's not a bad little stand. You screw it anywhere. A couple of holes for screws. I've got favourite sausage is rum. Luke's favourite sausage is whiskey. I could go get her. I'll tell you what, I'll go get a tequila because you haven't suggested it yet. So whilst the big wheel is spinning and I've picked a jam, we'll go get some tequila. It sounds less broken. My Mac Mini, my MacBook has been fixed. It's still very fucking broken. I think we're at 24,000. Brian. Brian's done some amazing jams recently. If this is one really far back, because we had him as the winner and the first jam yesterday, it'd be really nice to hear something really early on, like 2024. So yeah, anyway, take it away, Brian. cursed fucking clown mask. Yeah, that was wonderful from Brian. I think that was one of my challenges, actually. There's a pun in it. Of course it is. Ain't much room. Mushroom. I think it was suggested by Grace, and I put it up because Grace was too busy. But yeah, it was a 3-box jam. So I think Brian's really useful because Brian puts the bloody challenge in the description. We invite you to take on the challenge of using 3 noise-producing boxes, make maximum psychedelic mega tunage. Yeah, and it was Midlantic's first one for us. Oh, sweet. That's a nice little tidbit of knowledge. What was people's first Hardware Jams challenge if you done one? Because I remember mine. One was 1 box on the MPC. I think I played it a couple of PandaChats ago. Yeah, I think as Hardware. No, was that as Sam Jones though? Oh, it might have been. Do you know what? I've got a great box next to me that tells me everything I need to know, dickhead. Was that as Sam Jones or Hardware Sound though? I don't know. Dooba-dooba-doo. Trouble is, I use this account, the Panda Man's one, for just posting random shit. There's got to be one here somewhere. Was it on here? Oh, maybe it was on Hardware Sound. Yeah, then that would be my first Hardware Jams. Oh, that's nice. I forget what the challenge was back in 2022. Yeah, there was. I'm surprised how long I have been on Hardware Jams. Actually, I didn't realise it, but me, Inky, and Kurt would have conversations before I actually knew who Inky was and before I knew who Kurt was. So Kurt being a DJ from the Creative Collective, the Irish lot that we sometimes post stuff on, and I DJ on sometimes. Very rarely now, for sadly, don't have the time. And yeah. I can't remember. I haven't got a single fucking clue. Field Challenge was my first. Oh, what? That was a while ago. God. Yeah, I vaguely remember that one. The Feel Something. I did go. I've been going through some of the old streams as well, like the old ones. Not quite when it was on JRC's channel, but yeah. Oh, God. Yeah, and to be fair, if I remember correctly, Inky just told me to do a jam as well. And yeah, and here we all are together today. So nice to see that full circle. This is my version of Be More Inky, to be more inclusive for everyone. So give him a place to play and talk and stuff like that, but also just to celebrate the jams that we have done, because there's fucking so many. Are we gonna do a Hardware Jams meetup? Would be great to see you all. So there's nothing official planned for Hardware Jams to do a meetup, mainly because it's not. So if it was to do one in Britain, it would be really unfair for everyone else across the world, especially like No Muchas Gracias, who's in Chile. All the Americans who would love to come over. It would be awesome if we do like. If we could have everyone in the same room, that'd be awesome, absolutely awesome. But it's not fair. So there's nothing official from Hardware Jams, but there's nothing saying, because I went down to go see Cornish the other week. There's nothing saying that like us UKers can't come over around and meet. I've met Jervis. I haven't met Simon yet. I haven't met. Oh, who have I met actually? Met Attic P, Wire Baby. Obviously half the admin crew because of the funeral. Bobby from JRC's stream. God, there's got to be more. But that's only recent, to be fair. I've not really been out much. But yeah, and I hope that this sort of format kind of gets people to also think about, I could just do a jam. I don't have to do it for Hardware Jams. I don't have to do it on the weekend. I could just do a jam. So maybe Maybe I'll do my own little form. Almost like the Hardware Jams Facebook page, which is slowly becoming the lesser of the two things. So I've got the stream through and the Facebook page. And as Facebook know that, maybe we just need a space to just chuck them on. And maybe at the end of the week, I just grab them all and we stick it in that wheel. Everything goes into a wheel. Although this week I have been a little bit JRC, just shouting out, pick a number. Yeah. And then we can have a link in the description that you can always chuck it in there. I don't want to really shit on other people's thing, though, because I've always been called out that this is a pub. It's not, because I'm on my own, chatting to myself like a loser. And I don't want it to be a popcorn night. I kind of want it to just be its own natural thing. Interesting. But it could get deleted. Yeah, Facebook has got shit. I think the trouble with Facebook is that I go on Facebook and I look at it and none of it's my friends doing cool shit anymore. It's all an ad or it's a fucking reel about someone, I don't know, setting their farts on fire. And now it's all AI as well. I'm bored now. So I only use it for Messenger. So I can see all of you lovely people. Still speak to you guys. And yeah. I mean, Meetup. We have Synth Southwest coming next month. Actually, shit, it's a month almost to the day. So I'll be going to that. So I'll be meeting up with most of the PSN network people who are going down to that. Who's close to that one? I know Jervis is close. See, Jervis going to it? Ooh, I don't know. Biscuit. Well, that'll be a good one for Biscuit to go down to. Go on, Biscuit. I'll pay for your train. Come down and have a play. Yeah, so we've got our more local ones where it's not an official meetup, but it'll be always good to see a familiar face. I know Wire Baby likes to come down this way and go to Cornwall. I've been way more productive jamming since we were Harbour Jams. I'd hit proper doldrums. Why is it not coming up? Oh, I just need to make it bigger. My eyes are hurting now. I do. Yeah, doldrums. With months between switching me toys on, being here since me first one now. Do you know what? Actually, I remember the day you joined. I can't remember the specific jam, but I just remember this is fresh. And then JRC was like, "Hang on a minute, I know that coastline." And then we realised that you're very, very, very close. Yeah. Oh shit, I'm not on top. I'm on Top Chat. Yeah, do that thing that Victor Cyberpunks has said. Go to live chat. Live chat's sensible. Top Chat's silly. Top Chat just means that I can only see half the shit. Yeah. So yeah, I met up with the clowns obviously over the Clown Fest lot, and they are a different breed of jammer. They are more for the free party. Oh, hello, Mr. Simon Greatbatch. Oh, I'm big. No, I'm not. There you are.
Hey up.
Hey up.
You're right.
I'm dying internally, but yes.
Oh, well, based on the topic in the chat earlier, I thought I'd better come on and explain my position on sausages.
What is your favourite sausage?
It's a very personal question. Cumberland's got to be, hasn't it?
It's always a Cumberland.
Cumberland just wins hands down every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, no, I did want to make a point about AI, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
I know I had a massive Divas drop a few weeks ago when somebody accused me of being AI, which I apologise about, to be honest with you, because it's quite funny looking back on it. But
yes.
It's where do you draw the line? Because I've actually got an AI vocalist plugin, which I haven't used since that episode, I have to say. But I thought that would be really useful, because if you want to make a track for a female singer, but you can't be bothered to get a female singer in, or more's the point, you want to write a track for a female singer, but you want them to be able to hear exactly what you want before you give it them. You can actually use the AI vocalist, sing it yourself, not get AI to actually create a track for you, but sing it yourself and then apply an AI voice to your.
Oh yeah. Suno's got an inspiration version of it as well. Yeah, I like that.
So I think that's actually quite useful. But when you actually just go in and type, text prompts and it does everything for you, I think that's absolutely awful. And then
I do that, but then I say now it's a sample. Now I fuck with it. So that's where the ambiguity comes, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's exactly my point. Where do you draw the line? And I don't know. It's quite an interesting topic, because I suppose what I do actually in a lot of my tunes is even worse, because I'll just go and grab a vocal off Splice, which arguably is even worse than actually using AI to do it. The way I look at it, exactly like you said, it's just a sample at the end of the day.
Yeah, like honestly, if you're just going to make a track in AI and then just hit done at the end of it, it doesn't even make it into a digital audio workstation, let alone your sampler.
Yeah,
I think that's where I definitely draw a line. Like definitively, that's not a jam. You're a You're a shill. You're a fucking fake, you bastard.
Did you see that program on Sky the other day about AI generated music?
I don't have Sky.
Right. Okay. Well, nor do I, to be honest with you. But it was actually on YouTube. I think somebody had streamed it on there. But this is a really interesting thing that they were saying that it was Deezer, the streaming platform Deezer.
Yeah.
They've actually just stipulated that any AI generated music has to be labelled as such, so they put it in a category rather than it just be lumped in with everything else. But apparently, every single day, 560,000 AI generated tracks are submitted to the streaming platforms. And I don't know if everyone knows the way that it works, the way that you get paid on a streaming platform, but there's basically a pot of money, and based on the number of streams that you generate, you get a slice of that pot.
Yeah.
But if it's a massive fraud that's being done at the moment, because somebody can actually generate, an AI track in, 30 seconds, and then submit all of these to the streaming platforms en masse. So they're actually generating a huge chunk of the revenue purely out in a numbers game from the streaming platforms. So it's actually a fraud.
Yeah, I think I draw a line also. So any of my music, if it contains AI, it doesn't go on Bandcamp. That's not me.
Yeah. Well, they won't let you put it on there now anyway, even if it is AI generated.
No, but like I wanna do, slap your ass, or whatever the fuck it was, slap your ass for Marilyn, clap your ass cheeks for Marilyn. It's funny. I'm going to just take the vocal out of it, and I'm just going to dick around, and we're just going to have a laugh, or get your gun fingers out and let Trusto have a sniff. It's fucking hilarious, so I'm going to dick around with it. That's a good use of it is, I think, satirical. Anything satirical.
Yeah. It's as I say, it's where you draw the line, and it's the two issues I've got with it is the people that are just going to go on there, ask AI to generate them a complete track based on a text prompt, and then they say, "Oh, listen to this wonderful piece of music that I've written." Because that's the problem; it's actually fucking brilliant. The results that you get out of it.
Yeah, I'm utterly impressed every day when they bring out a new update to their software. I'm always impressed by it because it gets harder and harder for me to tell. It's for fuck's sake, they've just turned up. Trusto, hi. It gets harder and harder for me to tell it's AI, and it's always strings and vocals. I always catch it. It's still not perfect, but it's a brilliant bit of technology. But let's just leave it in the AI software. So if there's a Suno charts, leave it there. It doesn't go over to musicians charts, because musicians are actually trying to make a fucking living. Precisely. And I would always say I am not ever going to be a musician, much to everyone's behest. I'm not going to go out and try and make money being a musician because I'm go out and make money being a sound engineer.
Hmm.
That's my bread and butter. It
Hmm.
just so happens they intertwine.
Yeah.
But so I can be a bit more tongue in cheek with it. But those who rely on it, at least a portion of their income comes from their music. Yeah, it's pissing on them. So therefore, it doesn't, like, you know, I wouldn't dare touch AI for personal gain. I think, yeah, and having that level of the line drawn, I think, is wise.
Yeah, totally. And then, you know, obviously the issue that I had my strop about the other week was when, if you do something and then somebody says, "Oh, that's AI," that's the biggest kick in the bollocks. Because you know, if you spent ages doing something, then you know, and that's not just me. That's happening to also, you know, loads of people. I noticed it in somebody said it in the chat last night in Hardware Jams about something. Somebody had done something. Oh, that's AI. So that's, you know, when it starts blurring the lines between what's real and what's not, then that's when it gets a bit dangerous.
Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, I was called out in the Hardware Jams for using AI because I made a funny lyric. And I was like, it's out of the spirit of the jam. And so I've taken that video down. It's only unlisted. You can only get it through the link. So it's still in keeping with the Hardware Jams. It's still a jam. But it was a little bit, you know, it was a little bit too on the nose. And to be fair, I could have just said those lines in a little bit of a stupid accent and recorded it in. Because it didn't need to be a Rastafarian.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but this is what I've got conflicting views on it, Sam, because at the end of the day, it's like what you said earlier. All you've done is you've created a sample using AI to use in your own music. The difference is when somebody creates everything with no creative input from themselves using AI and then claims it for themselves. That's,
I mean,
the shit end of the stick.
Yeah, I mean, like, the most input you can probably put in is the lyrics. And even then, I can go on ChatGPT and write the lyrics.
Yeah.
So that's like 2 levels of AI now.
Well, that's right, yeah. Where does it end? But, oh, fuck it anyway. I just thought I'd step pace.
It's a very valid point as well, because it seems to happen to you a lot. And I'm like, I'm the one who's blatantly using AI on some of my tracks, and no one calls me out on it. Like, I don't think it's fair.
This is where, you know, another contradiction as well. I would, you know, the idea of generating AI videos for your tracks, I mean, that's really appealing. But then you've got all the video creators who are having exactly the same strops as I am about music, which is totally valid.
Look, until someone can get into a panda costume and turn them into an angel and a devil, then yeah. But, like, I completely understand, because filmographers are kind of like struggling with all the what do you call it when you've got a big bank of content? Well, video samples, really, I guess. All those video samplers, they make small little segments for creators to download.
Oh yeah.
I'm seeing less and less and less income now because AI is just able to generate it.
Of course, yeah.
I completely get it from the video side as well. And unfortunately, video is one I don't give a shit about because I'm going to keep doing that anyway. I have no issues with videos.
Yeah. Well, no, nor have I, but then I feel like a bit of a real, you know, hypocrite. But I haven't managed to get an AI-generated video to work yet anyway, so I'm not guilty at this stage, but I'm sure I will do at some point in the future.
Yeah, I mean, like, another prominent user of AI video is Wagyu. And I think
really, I thought he'd made all those himself.
Yeah, he's actually a small Japanese lady who dresses up like a cartoon character.
Yeah, he said that's yeah. I knew it all along.
Yeah, no, like Wagyu does, like, but what he does is he just loops it, and that's all he needs to do. Because actually, to be fair, when we're doing music videos, is we're just trying to generate a narrative for people to try and follow along to your song. The main thing is your song is awesome. We're pushing that. It just needs something visual.
Yeah.
And so all these AI videos that I generate are all cut up and put in a way by a human. So again, it's just like a video sample, really.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, I just lied live on air because I said I hadn't used an AI generated video. I did use an AI generated video of a panda with a bottle of beer dancing.
Yes, you
For
did.
your,
Yes,
for
you
your,
did.
yeah, I did, and it was about the most I could get was 5 seconds long, which is why I had to keep looping it on the video. So yes,
You'll notice I've started learning how to actually, like, you know, key stuff out and stuff like that to try and make it look different. Because like my latest popcorn one was all it was just a very particular lux value, and then I just stripped all the red, green, blue out, so it made it solid black and solid white.
all
And
right, cool.
I just flipped between them. I only had about 12 videos, about 10 seconds long. It's like, how the fuck do you make 120 seconds last 5 minutes? Let's have some fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is great
Dead.
fun. Though. It is great fun, but yeah, I swear. How much of a moral compass do you have? That's the bottom line. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Someone going. Ah, lovely. Night, Jarvis. Going to sleep. Yeah. But I mean, like, Wagyu's got a whole fucking wall of fucking Eurorack. He would never need a little piddly MPC 1000 connected to Suno. Although that would be brilliant. No.
So should we spin the wheel?
That's
you
a
reckon?
bloody good point. Yeah, we probably should. We haven't done that in a while. Wheel. Thing. Wheel. Go, wheel, go! I got to be honest, I completely missed all of last week's jams. I still got to add this week's and last week's to the wheel. D-Mat. Fucking hell.
Ooh, the man.
It's fixed. It's fixed. Wank the wheel, for fuck's sake. Why am I on... Now I'm on fucking regretting live chat, aren't I? Jesus Christ, Chrome. Right, shout you lot. And me. He's mad. I love it.
That guy is just
Fucking hell.
fine.
He's the
Fine.
original band. The original reason why we all say band across so many channels now. We all say band when it's good. It's because of DMAT.
DMAT level band.
Yeah.
It's the only problem with listening to his music is you want to sell all your gear when you just listen to the tracks. That was just stunning.
Yeah, that challenge was set by Uncle Joe the Bear. Now, for those of you don't know UJTB, Uncle Joe the Bear, he has stepped away from Hardboiled Gems because he just had a little babby. And he's currently on Instagram jamming with a little babby and a little swaddle.
Brilliant.
Oh, it was really cool. Because we all just like winding him up saying, yeah, child's coming in the jam room, isn't he? Yeah, so nice to see that the Jam Fam has now technically got a younger person than me.
Is he willing to use his baby as a MIDI controller yet?
Use his baby as a I'll tell him that. Yeah, no, there's do we have any other streamers? Oh yeah, Rob from Rapture has also stepped away a little bit. There is a little bit of rumblings within the admin chat. We might need another person. So if anyone is interested, I think it's probably time we probably ask. We do throw out a shout. I mean, Simon, your video quality has been amazing for a while.
But I'd be happy to give it a go. But it's whether anyone could put up with my yam accent on the streams, I guess. But
they put up with my stupid fucking challenge and my Devonian accent. I think you're fine. I am literally the bottom level. If you're scraping the bottom of the barrel and I'm on the bloody channel, because it's normally now around this time everyone's really busy because Seb's off, gallivanting over in America, and Grace is doing her chorus thing where she supports like 2,400 kids on a stage. It's fucking nuts. We were like around this time we were like fucked, and luckily Steve Rutherford he's jumped in as well. But like, we might need another one because I've noticed a couple of times where we've gone, is anyone available, and we've had to actually drop shit to do it.
Well, if see who else applies, but if you're stuck, then give me a shout. I'll be happy to have a go. But if anybody else really wants to do it, then get your votes in or applications in.
Well, you have a lifetime subscription to the Challenge Crew chat where things are chatted about which we cannot divulge. But yeah, no.
Tempting now. Bit of gossip.
No, we're normally like at this point in the year we're really quiet, and so we've even had a couple of comments saying, "Why are you not really quiet?" It's like, I'm really fucking busy. But no, and then you get to flex your creative muscles as well, thinking of a challenge. That's always fun. But we do actually fuck it. I'm going to actually support one thing that Hardboiled Jams has done, which we need to do a little bit more of. We have made a form where you can put in your own suggestions for a challenge. There it is. I found it. Where's the form? Where's Steve's form? There it is. Cool. Right, I think I've got it. Cool. Right, posting it now. Boom. So yeah, so that is a form. If I do that, can I star it as well? It hasn't changed my streaming, I think. That's good. That starred thing there, which is it just for me? Oh, it doesn't work like that then. That form there, you can put in your own challenge ideas, and I am trying to push the challenge crew to try and utilize this. I didn't in my own challenge the last one because I had been setting up the kebab challenge for far too long. I've been warning people since I got married that I'm going to do a kebab challenge. And I waited for its 2-year anniversary for me to do it. Put a poll up. 3 choices: Simon, Simon, or Simon.
Christ. I vote Cresshead myself. I think Cresshead should do it.
Crest doesn't go to camera though, and Crest's MacBook probably would die because we do. You do need a little bit of a beefy computer. In fact, actually, for the Hardware Jams challenge, I bought a Mac Mini. I dumped £600 instantly, and then also obviously audio card as well. Atom Mini for the cameras. I've probably sunk about a good £1,500 in it.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I'm withdrawing my application.
I spent £1,500. I know JC does it on one MacBook.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I've actually got two MacBooks. I'm not bragging, but I've got this one which I'm on at the moment, which is an Intel one, and all of a sudden they stopped supporting the latest versions of Logic on the Intel Mac. So I've ended up buying a little MacBook Air, which is fantastic. It's more powerful than this and half the price. But it's like you say, it's a bottomless pit.
It is, and I get told. Well, I didn't get told off. I get laughed at because I use 3 screens for Hardware Jams. But I work in an industry where you need as many screens as fucking possible.
Well, yeah, true, yeah.
And hence why I've got these little button things as well, where I've learned all this shit. It's because of work. It's like literally we now have street. So not in my venue, but in the sister venue in the Northcott, we have a rack mount full of the little baby StreamYards, and it controls everything from camera PTZ. So if you need to watch someone come on stage, you can just literally set a memory and pick it up. You can also get QLab, which we use to fire off our sound and video cues to tell the StreamYards, Stream Decks even, to go to that button at this point of cue, and it will move the camera automatically to that cue. And then when you're done with that cue, it will move it back. It's mental what we can do. It turns on the working lights. It turns on the push to talk for the front of house and the back of house. It does mental shit. And this is all my good friend Ryan's brainchild using Companion. And I swear by Companion for using Stream Decks instead of using the Stream Decks internal until you want to do MIDI. Because the only thing you can do then is just the Stream Decks. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Well, so I was going to say, if anyone does want these, I can make them for about 25 quid. 25 quid plus postage and packaging.
And that includes the
Button, power cable, 3D printed mount. So I've got one for the Force as well, which actually uses the earth screw of the Force. Hang on a minute. Let me just fuck off the P6s. That'll be Cress's new sample. I've got to move my fucking keyboard as well. God, why am I never prepared for this shit? There we go. Oh, so on the Force, on the back there, it has an earth post. So I used that, and the button is mounted. I've got 2. Don't be surprised. Where's the fucking camera? Ah, the button's actually on it. Like, cannot fucking move it. All it needs is power, so the local USB is enough to power it, and it connects to Wi-Fi, and it talks to the computer, and then computer in turn talks to OBS.
Amazing. I haven't got a clue what I'd use it for, but
nut job. But I can also change what the button does and say talk to streaming instead of recording, so I can see how long I've been streaming for without having to move away from the Force.
Right.
That's mainly the mad idea, but you can have that button do anything. If you've got a digital desk, for example, you could use that button to control a mute on a digital desk. It's like the level of mad.
Right. Well, now you're talking actually, because I've got an XR18.
Yeah, it talks to that.
Behringer. So you could have a series of those, couldn't you? But I suppose it's just like having a MIDI controller. You could do exactly the same with a
Yeah, so I don't know if I can take it apart. Actually, shit, I've got an actual Stream Deck, the Elgato Stream Deck here, which also talks to Companion, the web-based thing. And I know I can't take it out; it's fucking locked in there. It's actually screwed to the bottom of my desk. It'd be easier for me to dismount the camera, wouldn't it? Would be this. But I've got a 3x5 series of buttons which I can, go to hold and go back to live. I can on Hardware Jams turn to video. I can change the input to the Atom Mini because it talks all over network.
Awesome.
The level of nuts I can do.
The level of nuts you can do. Right. Yeah.
This has just become a sample fucking fest, isn't it? But no, the idea being is just like, so I don't have to actually, I can hide all my clever boxes off the desk, and I just have a Stream Deck in the middle.
Right.
And it goes into another level insane as well, because I can also have this Mac talk to my MacBook whilst I'm DJing. And that does some clever shit inside and then talks to the lighting. So if I want a button to flash, it's all on the same little 3x5 matrix.
Right.
But I can have a flash button, basically, to strobe lights. I can have a blackout. I can have a static light. I don't like the particular movements the lights are doing. Although it's not set up, actually. I've ripped it out for the minute because I'm bored of it. I do enough of that at work. But yeah. And I had a fresh casual the other day. He's really interested in this shit, and I explained every little detail of what this system does, and he lost his mind. I actually broke him.
I can't think why.
Yeah, and then I went on to actually.
Yeah. So if you're in your, in your place of work, in your venue, so you've got lighting rigs, you've got video cameras and all that kind of setup, and you've got all these things rigged up so that literally you can automate every single process.
I have got a show down to 2 button presses.
Jesus.
A whole show, all the lighting, all the video, all the mics, all the audio, down to 2 button presses. And the reason why it was 2 button presses is because there was an interval. That was it. That is my honest to God, like God level techie. Like this is the thing I normally tell the casuals. I'm like, do not fucking mess with me. I knew how to do this shit in my sleep. And most people will just have a watch on their wrist and it goes, just look at the watch, go, oh yeah, it's 5 minutes gone. There you go. Such a waste, an egregious waste of time. I just heard a wheel spin, didn't I? Someone called for a wheel. Tanith called for a spin of the wheel. That's a good way of ending my fucking yammering, isn't it? Spin the fucking wheel, you prick. Oh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? What's your bet?
To do that as well.
Oh, God, that's a jammer I haven't heard in a while, in hindsight. I'm going to guess he's Aussie. Well, that was quick. Did it come through? There we go.
That was short and sweet, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did say it's just a short, sweet one recorded straight into my phone. Sorry. MC303 and the CS1X, not the X1. Yeah. I had an MC303 as well. Awesome little thing, but rompler, but almost pretty good actually. The thing that killed it for me was ground loop. Another spin. Well, I'm not going to lie, my throat is now really starting to hurt. Maybe the whiskey was a bad idea. I'll tell you what. Let's aim for 12:30. Does that sound like a fair deal to everyone? So a little bit more rambling, and then another couple of wheel spins. Because I want to know what Simon's perfect challenge is.
Perfect challenge. Wow. I really enjoy the bass face challenges, to be honest with you. Those are my favourites. And the other one I really enjoyed was actually when you base it on like we did the 3-body problem challenges, when you base it on some kind of sci-fi series or a story or a film or something like that. I think those are interesting.
Interesting, because I, privy to the admin chat, I was thinking that the other admins felt like it didn't quite grab the jammers as much, but we did it in the lull, because now we normally have a lull, and we had 43 fucking jammers last night. I know people quite like the 2-box challenge. Oh, there you go. Biscuit says I like the 2-box challenges. The 2-box are like the pad and drums, either way, hellish or heavenly. We do switch it up every now and then. JC's, I know his favourite is 2-box and heavenly pads. I haven't got one really.
I thinking about it, anything that makes you think slightly out of the box. Excuse the pun. Something that forces you to work in a different way to what you're used to. Because I think somebody mentioned it earlier. I can't remember who it was in the chat, but since doing hardware jams for me, I haven't done quite so much in the last 12 months, but it definitely improves your output. You know, you're writing stuff which, you know, you're inspired to do it, and that's absolutely brilliant. If you're encouraging people to make music, then, you know, mission accomplished as far as I'm concerned. And if you're throwing out challenges that force people to explore different directions of writing their music, then that's absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, like I always get a bit of pushback when I say, "Oh, we should try and do a linear drumming challenge." And they go, "What the fuck is linear drumming?" It's like, well, you have one step, it's kick. The next step, it's hat. And so it lends to the trackers. It lends to it lends to quite a lot of showgaze and brain synth stuff. Definitely. And it was kind of a bit of your oyster, but to be ultimately linear with your sounds is quite difficult. I know, like, if you have a synth at AFX mode, that's so the monologue and the the monologue has AFX presets. The Bass Station 2 has an AFX mode. I know that does it. Your Electrons does it technically. So just one channel of Electrons does that. And I've always had pushback of linear drumming mainly because we just don't want the questions.
Well, there is that. Yeah, it's got to be reasonably simple to, well, not simple, but reasonably easy to understand, or at least spark you off in some sort of creative direction. But yeah. I guess, I mean, I've done it loads of times myself, where you get the initial challenge and then the track that you end up creating is absolutely nothing like the challenge that you've actually issued. But it still means that you've ended up creating a bit of, a track, which is ultimately what it's all about, isn't it? So, because you can split them up. You've got technical challenges, and then you've got,
creative challenges.
Creative challenges, haven't you? And I suppose a nice blend of the two is great.
And then the fucking mad challenges when you've got to decipher what the fuck I'm on about. Well, actually, there's been a couple of I like linear drumming. Yeah, okay. All right, I'll keep it in mind definitely for future jams, because I like the idea of linear drumming. It's the layers. Then I can really get to learn my fucking rhythm as well. So yeah, I'll keep it in mind anyway. But that was just one of my examples. The technical challenges I really fucking love, because you can really get deep down. Picture challenges as well is another one we do. It's an offshoot of the creative ones. I haven't done one of those in a while.
Have you been watching any of Inhibited's videos that he's been doing recently?
No, the ones where he's in a hut or something like that, or the woods.
Yeah, in a hat in a hut. But he's been raising some quite interesting. It's almost like philosophical ways of writing music, or using pi was one of them. Using pi in music.
Yes. So I've actually stayed over his house.
Really?
Yeah. When we went to Falmouth Emom, there was no chance in hell I was getting a train back after that finished, so I stayed over. And we stayed up until 4 a.m. chatting this stuff. And we was going through all sorts of things. So like using different scales and modes for jams. So you'll always notice that his always sound a little bit, to Western tuning, out of tune. But to his tunings, he's using so many different tunings and things like that. And then he's also using things beyond 4 on the floor, for example. Hence why he stole so many of my samples of drums. Like so many. I sent him like a good 0.5 gigabytes worth of drums.
Jesus Christ.
And then he's also developing a druid runic way of jamming as well. So he's got like a runic pattern, and for each letter of the runes, it kind of translates to a thing. And I was so close to getting it, and I didn't quite understand it when he went a bit further on. I was like, it's another level. It is such a wild way of thinking. It's so genius, though. And I wish I had the brain capacity. I was 4 a.m, bear in mind. It was 4 a.m. when he was explaining this. But he was also got such a weird way of doing things, and I love it, because he's also really big about the spectral stuff. So he was chatting to me about a spectral compressor. So instead of one big band compressor, where you've got where it ducks the entire full range of your 20 hertz to 20,000 hertz, and then you do selective band, and for just using the low pass to take a kick out, and then you'll have multiband for high, mid, and low for OTT compression. This goes 32,000 microsteps of frequencies, and it ducks it over those 32,000 bands, and you don't notice. It's a spectral compressor, and he was explaining it to me, and it's like literally lossless, and it's also
just rewind. You said it compresses over 32,000 bands, and you don't notice. So what's the fucking point in using it if you don't notice it?
I don't know. No, sorry, you don't notice the compression. It's really difficult to really hone your ears on it, because he showed me with it on full 32,000. I was like, whoa. You can hear like the so if you used to use a keys and a vocal, so you want the vocal to compress the keys.
Yeah.
You hear it obviously ducking, but you don't hear where it ducks in the band. The spectrum is weird. Right. It's such a mental thing to hear, but it's so clever, and it uses no overhead on your computer either. And it's like, whoa.
Wow. So it's excuse me. It's a plugin that he's got a spectral compressor plugin that's actually doing that, or is it
Yeah.
more black magic than that?
Well, it was very much black magic. It was on a computer. We don't use those. We use synthesizers. I lie. I use Ableton all the time. But yeah, no, it was just such a crazy way of thinking literally on the spectrum,
Right.
which I definitely am. But yeah, no, it's like I've never heard a compressor do this before because it just took out the frequencies that the vocals were occupying. So you have dominant frequencies in certain octaves. Yeah. All I've got to say is,
isn't that a bit like a feedback suppressor though? Isn't that the same principle? So what it'll do, it'll analyze the whole spectrum of the sound and work out which frequencies are causing the feedback.
Yeah. Except for I think that's limited to 64 bands.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I've not seen a 32,000 band feedback suppressor.
No. Yeah. I mean, like we're talking. It works out quick maths, 0.75 hertz between every step. I think.
Right.
Whatever 32,000 over 22,000 is.
Definitely.
No, it wouldn't be. It'd be doubled because
it's definitely worth looking into that spectral compression. Right. Okay.
You might end up doing some showgaze stuff, a bit more. But like his inspiration obviously is Aphex Twin because everyone from Cornwall's inspiration is Aphex Twin. I know. I'm joking about that one. We just had a good laugh about it. It's got lots and lots of inspiration from so many places. He was showing me loads and loads and loads and loads of artists that he really loves, and we had a good listen on his speakers as well. So yeah, so there you go. Inhibited. I know quite a lot about him. I know where he lives.
But the reason I raised that in the first place was some of the subjects that he's talking about in his videos. That may be quite an interesting challenge to adopt some of those.
Okay. All right. Yeah, no, I've got a day off tomorrow, luckily. So although I've got to do popcorn stuff, I will definitely have a look into that because it has popped up a couple of times. I've gone, I'm at work. I can't watch this.
Well, I'm at work, but I do watch it. That's how much interest I've got in my job at the moment.
Oh, Jesus. It's not that I don't agree with what comes on my stage every now and then, but every now and then you get an audience of 20 in a house of 270 and you go, why the fuck am I doing this?
Oh, yeah. I can imagine that's pretty soul destroying. Sounds like one of my gigs.
Sounds like one of my gigs. I've only got one lined up this year. I'm so gutted. I need more.
Right. Well, if you can class EMOM as a gig, you're welcome to come to Stafford EMOM anytime you like, mate. In fact, that goes for everybody. Where the fuck is Stafford? It's a very good question, actually. Considering it's a county town, it's not very well known, but it's smack bang in the middle of the country, basically. So, between Birmingham and Manchester, that's the best way to describe its geographical location.
Of course, it's in Staffordshire, twat.
Exactly. Yeah. When you say Stafford, nobody actually, seems to align that with the fact that it's the county's town of Staffordshire, which is a bit mad. Yeah.
Just south of Stoke-on-Trent, just north of Birmingham. Wolverhampton. Okay, all right, yeah, okay, fair enough.
Which is a long way to go for you, but I'm just saying, if you're ever up this way and you fancy doing it.
I did go up to go see JC Jam in Manchester last year, so there's nothing completely out of the way. That's just I've got oh shit, actually. Oh bollocks! Not this weekend, but next weekend I've got to go to stag do. Fuck. Money is always the issue because I'm always doing so much shit.
Well, yeah, we're all there, mate. Actually, I'm coming down. No, how far Swansea from you? Because I'm doing Lemon Tronic with
Oh, that's in Wales.
Yeah, yeah. You're in. That's right. You're in Devon, aren't you? Yes, completely.
I'm just south of you. A
Yeah.
wave from the other side. As I get back on my steam train. Yeah, no. Movement 81's one I have wanted to go see for a while now. They're based around Cardiff, is it?
I thought it was in Swansea where they do the night. Might be wrong.
Yeah. The Lemontronic thing is in Swansea. They just did
Yes.
their mental bloody. I was looking at half the tech, and they're like, they've taken my level of ADHD to another level with their tech. Oh shit! Actually, that wasn't far away from where Clownfest in the Field was. So yeah,
Oh,
it's
really?
I don't know. Actually, I'm looking. Actually, yeah, it was actually pretty far. Yeah, no, that was a good an extra 50 miles. I went through Swansea, didn't I? Of course I did. I would love to go to Swansea though. So when's that?
That's the 21st of March, which I think is the same day as Synth Southwest. Which
fuck, it is as well.
Probably not a good date to pick, but yeah, that's when it is.
Yeah, no, that is Synth Southwest. That's dead on it. I still get my ticket. Yes. And that is on 21st, and that's in a lovely little town called Dawlish. If anyone is interested, Synth Southwest. It's just literally just a stone throw away from me, so I'm going down. It cost me it wouldn't cost me £2. It would probably cost me about 10 or 2 on the train. But I can get a train to it, and I've got a sofa if anyone's interested. Technically got 2, you won't want to sleep on the other one.
I just seen Graham Mid-Atlantic Drift saying he's seen a few gigs at Bingley Hall. Is that Bingley Hall, Stafford, Graham?
Bingley
the
Hall,
old cow shop.
Oh yeah, there is a place called Bingley Hall.
They've had some. They don't do gigs there anymore, but everyone's played. Or back in the day, everyone played at Bingley Hall.
What are
Not
the
at the
people
same
from
time,
Dawlish
obviously,
called?
but,
Wank the wheel, for fuck's sake! Why is that trending? Right, yeah, we are going to do the last couple of wheel spins. Doak's Jam with all the Devon places last night. That was amazing. Well, I say Devon. There was a few Somerset and Dorset.
There were some stunners last night. Well, everyone was on their A game again last night. It was fantastic.
I think I even said it live on stream. Who the fuck put 50p in you lot? No, I don't think there was a... I'm going to be a bit honest now. All us admins have a tell when we're not enjoying your jam, but we have to be pleased for it because it's all about in the name of jamming.
Yeah.
I didn't see a single jam last night between myself and JA where we weren't enjoying it.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. I mean, sometimes when you watch the stream, it can be hard work, can't it? You think, do I hit the sack now? But last night, it was just completely engaging all the way through.
Yeah,
so yeah, it's great.
And yeah, no, I'm looking at all of them. Fuck me. Yeah, no. Even down to me changing Oki's name to Poopy Fart. A little bit of engagement there. There you go. What do you call someone from Dawlish? A Luddite. All the fingers on the right leg for the wrong order. I think they're known as the Black Swans because they're famous for black swans. I can't.
Well, I'll sleep tonight knowing that, Sam.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue. All I know is that trains around there are a bit shit because every now and then they can't fucking build a brick wall.
Yeah, they fall in the sea, don't they?
Yeah, quite a lot actually.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Simon, for jumping on tonight. I am going to have to hit the hay soon. And I will raise the question: is Simon Greatbatch a good choice for a new admin? To the lovely,
If I
lovely.
hear nothing, then I'll be very offended because I'll know what the answer would have been.
Yeah, no, we
Well,
didn't.
mate, I'm quite happy to go for it. But if there are other people that are more suitable, then obviously go for it. So yeah,
Yeah, no worries.
my interest.
Yeah, it's all dependent on your personal availability. Anyway, if you suddenly have to work every Monday night, then it's fine. We'll hate you
No,
for it, but it's fine.
the only downside I've got with Monday nights is that I have to go in one day a week. I have to work in the office, and guess what day that is? Tuesday. So I have to leave here about 6 o'clock in the morning. But it doesn't really make any difference because I don't normally hit the Saturday.
That just sounds great because that sounds like you're first up, and then you get a second one. I prefer the first as well, actually. To be fair, now because then I get a good night's sleep if I do have to go get sofaed.
But at the moment, our office is completely flooded. So I haven't been in for over 2 months. So I'm hoping that's going to continue. But potentially there is the chance that we'll have to start going back in the office again on a Tuesday. So, but like I say, that's not an issue. That's not an issue.
Yeah,
I'll
no.
make because it's not going to be you're on every Monday anyway, is it? So it's only going to happen once in a.
Well, the more admins we have, the less you have to do. So
precisely, yeah. So it's on rotation.
There you go.
Cool.
There you go. We've just made headways. Hey, right, lovely. Thank you so much for Simon for jumping in. I've been Panda. I'm gonna spin the wheel twice tonight because I feel generous. Only because we had a minute 40 in the last jam. So here's the first wheel spin. La 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 la. It does sound broken. Okay. It's a KGB, also known as Erratic Exomoon, with Saphir. If I remember correctly, this was a banger of a jam. So, yeah. Anyway, right. You can either stay in the background, Simon, or whatever.
No, I'll bugger off. That's great. Okay.
No
you guys. Cheers, buddy. See you in a bit.
See you in a bit. Lovely bots. Bye. Lovely. Right. Well, here's a little bit of KGB. Wonderful stuff there from KGB Studios. And next up, another wheel spin, and then we're going to end it. Quasi Wabbit. Nice one. Excellent. Perfect one to finish off of. I've been Panda. You've heard Simon Greatbatch, and you lot have been absolutely lovely. Here is Quasi Wabbit. No! Okay, well, that's a respin on that one. No, I thought that was going to be perfect. No, respin. Fix. No one wants to hear me. Discipline commotion. Yeah, perfect. Excellent work from that gentleman. He's got quite a cool section of his instruments as well. So yeah, take it away. Yeah, I've been Panda, and you lot have been lovely. Bye.